Between a rock and a hard place is something people say when they're trapped between two painful choices. But for Charlotte, it wasn't just an expression. It was her reality. She had always been the type of woman people depended on. Steady, calm, trustworthy. She worked hard at the community clinic, supported her widowed mother, and saved every naira she could so her younger sister, Jane, could finally enter university. She was almost there, just a few more weeks of sacrifice. Then life shifted beneath her feet. One Tuesday morning, her supervisor, Mrs. Bello, called her into the office. Her voice was clipped too formal. "Charlotte, we have a serious issue. A large sum of money is missing from the clinic's medication account, and your login details were used to access it." Charlotte felt the room tilt slightly. "Ma, I've never touched that account." Mrs. Bello nodded slowly. "I believe you, but the board needs a written report by Friday. If your name goes in as the primary suspect, you may lose your job." The words echoed in Charlotte's mind long after she left the office. Her job, the only thing standing between her family and struggle, between Jane's dreams and disappointment. That evening, in the staff break room, Charlotte saw Kate, her colleague, someone she had grown close to over the past 2 years, sitting with her face buried in her palms. When Kate lifted her head, her eyes were red, swollen, and full of guilt. "Charlotte," her voice cracked, "I need to tell you something." Charlotte froze. "I took the money," Kate whispered. "I didn't mean to drag you into it. I needed it for my father's emergency surgery. I panicked. I used your login because everyone trusts you. I thought I'd put it back before anyone noticed. But things got complicated." Charlotte felt a sting deep inside her chest. Betrayal tastes bitter, especially when it comes from someone you shared lunch breaks, secrets, and laughter with. "Kate, they think I stole it." Tears streamed down Kate's face. "I know. I'm sorry. I'll pay it back. Just give me time." "Please, Charlotte, if you report me, I'll lose my job. I'll lose everything. And my father, he might not survive. I'm begging you." And just like that, Charlotte was trapped between destroying herself or destroying someone else. Protecting Kate meant risking her job, her name, her sister's university admission, and her family's stability. Reporting Kate meant saving herself, but shattering a family already hanging by a thread. Sleep avoided her that night. Charlotte sat on the floor of her room, back against the bed, staring into the dark. Jane quietly joined her, resting her head on Charlotte's shoulder. "You're thinking too loudly," Jane whispered gently. Charlotte sighed. "I don't want to hurt anyone." Jane squeezed her hand. "But you can't let someone else's mistake ruin your whole life. You've worked too hard." Her mother later added softly, "Sometimes the right decision isn't the comfortable one, but you must choose the path that keeps your conscience clear." Friday came like a storm she wasn't ready for. Charlotte walked into Mrs. Bello's office, heart pounding. She told the truth, not angrily, not vindicatively, but honestly. She explained how her login was used without her knowledge, how she discovered the real culprit, and how she struggled with the weight of the decision. The investigation was painful but fair. Kate was suspended, but the clinic chose not to press charges after her family returned the stolen money. Her father received his surgery, and Charlotte kept her job, her integrity intact. Weeks later, Kate approached her outside the clinic. She looked smaller, humbled, her voice trembling. "Charlotte, thank you for not destroying me completely. I'm so sorry. You didn't deserve what I did to you." Charlotte studied her quietly. There was no hatred in her eyes, just a mixture of sadness and understanding. "Kate, I didn't want revenge. I just wanted the truth." As Charlotte walked home that evening, the breeze felt lighter, cleaner. She had survived the impossible choice. She had learned something profound. Sometimes integrity demands sacrifice, and sometimes kindness means telling the truth, even when it hurts. And that was the day she fully understood what it meant to be truly stuck between a rock and a hard place.